Hari Om, dear students. Heartily welcome to our social studies class. In the last class, welcome. Welcome to one and all. In the last class, we know about celestial bodies, constellations, the solar system, the sun, planets, all these things. Today, we are going to know about the Earth. Yes, Earth is one of the planet in the solar system. The Earth is a very beautiful, colorful, wonderful, unique planet in the solar system. Why it is beautiful? Why it is colorful? Why it is wonderful? Why it is unique planet? We are going to know in this class. Okay. Yes. Our home planet, the Earth. Our home planet, the Earth, is the third nearest planet to the Sun. From the distance, we calculate distance from the Sun, our Earth is the third planet. First goes to Mercury, second Venus, third Earth. Fourth Mars, fifth Jupiter, sixth Saturn, seventh Uranus, eighth Neptune. 8 planets are there, isn't it? Yes. The third nearest planet is the Earth. And in size, yesterday we know that there are two types of planets are there: inner planets and outer planets. In between, a belt of asteroids. Belt of asteroid means irregular shape of stones. A very big stones, irregular shapes, are also move around in the particular orbit around the sun. In between, that means Mars and Jupiter between, below the first four planets are inner planets. Those are very hard and formed with the rocks and solid soil, and outer planets are formed with the gaseous and liquid state. Okay. And all the outer planets are bigger than the inner planets. That means inner planets are smaller, outer planets are bigger. In the inner planets, the Earth is the biggest planet. That means the Earth is the totally in the planets, satellites, the Earth is the fifth biggest. All outer planets are bigger. Inner planets biggest is Earth. That's why it is the fifth biggest planet in the solar system. Our solar system. Are understood? Yes. That is why its shape is described. Sorry. How it is the shape? All are spherical, but Earth and Venus not spherical in shape. What is the shape? Two poles are there, Earth. You know, in the primary classes, isn't it? North Pole and South Pole. These two poles also slightly pressed, and in the equator it is bulge. Bulge means it came front. That means how it is a pumpkin. You know, pumpkin. How it is the pumpkin? Not నాటి మన గుమ్మడికాయని చూసినారు కదా, ఎట్లా అణిగింటుంది పైన కింద, మధ్యలో ఇటు ఉబ్బుగా వచ్చి ఉంటుంది కదా. దట్ ఈస్ ద షేప్. దట్ షేప్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ జియోడ్. జియోడ్ మీన్స్ జిఈఓఐడి. జియోడ్ మీన్స్ an earth like shape. The earth like shape. The only natural satellite of the earth is the moon. Yes, we know that. How many moons are there for earth? Only one. That is moon. We are calling the name moon. That is natural satellite. The earth appears blue. Yes, isn't it? You see, in films or we are also shown how it is color blue only. Why it is blue? The earth is covered, two-thirds of the earth's surface covered with water. Two-thirds of the earth covered with water. The water reflection like blue. So it is a blue planet. Are understood? The earth appears blue because its the two-thirds surface is covered by water. It is therefore called a blue planet. Okay, understood? Okay. And the solar system, see here, the first four and second four, observe here, In between, one belt is there. That is asteroid belt. Inner four are inner planets, and asteroid belt after Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These four are outer planets in the solar system. See, this is how much big it is. This is the fifth biggest planet in the solar system, isn't it? Yes. And the Earth is the most suitable planet to support life. Yes, eight planets are there. The other planets not support to any uh, thing, any living being, or even plants, or even grass, or even aquatic animal, whatever it may be. No animal, no creature on the other planets. Why it is? It is not a suitable temperature, no oxygen, no water. That's why it is not existed the life on other planets. The suitable planet is the Earth. Okay. Yes. It has four major components. The Earth has the Earth has four domains. Domains are realms or components. Okay. Four domains of the Earth. What are these four domains? There are four domains are there, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. What these spheres we are going to know now? Yes, these lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere are three also, the first three also components, along with the suitable climate, make life possible on the earth. Only the earth is suitable for existing all the creatures. What type of creatures are there? You know in the early classes, isn't it? Animals living on land, human beings, and number of types of animals. Some are living in air, that means nothing but birds, and some are living in the water. That is called aquatic animals, fish, shark, ocean horse, like that, seahorse, like that. So many types of snakes, so many is there in the ocean. You are going to know in the higher classes that one. Yes, all these are existed only on the earth's surface. That's why our earth is a special, unique, beautiful, colorful, wonderful planet, isn't it? Yes. These lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere are three also supported to biosphere. That's why on the earth only the biosphere existed. The first three components, along with the suitable climate conditions and life possible on the earth, this is called the biosphere. What are these? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. These three spheres also supported the biosphere. That's why biosphere existed only on the earth. Okay. Now let us have a look at the each of the sphere. Okay. Yes. First sphere. Observe here. First sphere. What is the first sphere? Litho. Litho means the hard. The litho is the land on which we live. The upper layer of the crust. The upper layer of the crust. It is the solid outer layer of the earth. Consists of rocks and soil. Isn't it? It consists of rocks and soil. And the outer layer of the earth consists of rocks and soil. It is called lithosphere. And next, hydrosphere. Hydro means water. And the scientific formula H2O. H down to O. Science it will come. What is the formula of water? H2O. Two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen make the water. Isn't it? Yes. And the hydrosphere consists of water bodies. Okay, the hydrosphere consists of water bodies. What water bodies? Oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ice caps on mountains, tanks, reservoirs, whatever it may be on the surface of the earth and in the groundwater is also called hydrosphere. Two-thirds of our earth is covered with these water bodies. Two-thirds means nearly 66%. Actually, 71% of the earth is covered with the water. Only 29% is the land. Already you know in the fifth class, isn't it? Yes, that is called hydrosphere. And third one, atmosphere. The top atmosphere. What is atmosphere? Yes, we are breathe in and breathe out. Why you are breathing? For taking oxygen, and this oxygen taking reaction with the blood and it will give energy, isn't it? While you are doing work, it is release the carbon dioxide. We are send out the carbon dioxide through respiration system, and taking oxygen also through respiration system. Send out a carbon dioxide through respiration system. You know in the fifth class, isn't it? Yes. And atmosphere, the layer of air that surrounded the earth, consisting of, yes, the layer of air. What is the air? Air is a mixture of several gases. Where it is? From earth surface to some several hundreds of kilometers height it is occupies complete, surround the earth, envelop the earth, it's covered the earth all directions, isn't it? Several hundreds of kilometers. Yes. And in that, nitrogen is the 78% and second highest oxygen is 21% and remaining like carbon dioxide, hydrogen, helium, argon and ozone are the present in the small amounts. That means you also think nitrogen is 78%, oxygen is 21%. That means total 99%. Remaining all gases are only minute quantity. That means only 1%. Are understood? Yes, these are called inert gases. Minute quantity gases are called inert gases. What are those? Carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, argon, neon, krypton, and ozone are present in the small quantities, very less quantities. That's why those are called inert gases. Inert gases. Okay. Now, another one is biosphere. What is bio? Means all living organisms, all living organisms, all living things existing on the land, in the water, and in the air, together called as biosphere. Yes, in the air, what also contain not only birds, all bacteria, insects, fungus, so many in the air, bacteria in the air. Okay, good bacteria is there, bad bacteria is also there. Okay, and in the air together called as biosphere. It consists of plants, animals, bacteria, and other tiny organisms. We will learn more about these spheres in the higher classes. Yes, in the higher classes, we are going to know about briefly lithosphere, and that means the earth. How many layers in the earth? And hydrosphere. Yes, oceans. How much water is there? How much depth is there? And what is the density? Everything we are going to know about that. And atmosphere is how many layers of the atmosphere, in what layer what it is taking, the changes taking place in the atmosphere. And biosphere, we are going to depth in the biosphere in the higher classes. Okay. See, biosphere means has land, water, and present only on the earth, also called domains of the life. Hari Om, children. Thank you. Thank you very much. Meet you tomorrow.